Samantha Armytage is no more. She's finished. It's now Samantha Lavender.
Oh,
and
she's
I love that
in
name.
studio with us at the moment. Hi, Sam.
Hi, you two. That's Mrs. Lavender.
Oh, Mrs. Lavender. I love. Isn't that just like some sort of that movie name?
Isn't
Don't you
it a
think?
lovely name?
It's
I love it.
beautiful.
Yes.
Are you doing that as your public name or is it a just private thing?
Just private, I think.
Okay,
I
so-
hadn't really thought about it too. Did you change your name when you got married?
No, not public. Well, it's hard when you're Jackie O.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Well, or Samantha A.
Yeah.
I think it's too confusing, and I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, it's a brand.
publicly.
You've got a brand.
Plus,
and
you've
you
got to
can't
see if
change
this
that.
is going to have legs. This marriage, right?
Well, no.
Is this your first ever wedding?
Yes.
Wow, Jackie. Tell Samantha what it's like to be married multiple times, like a Liz Taylor type.
Well, I mean, what can I say?
Well, it costs her a fortune.
I
all
know
these
it is
weddings.
expensive, but how many times have you been married?
2.
Oh, well, that's not much. That's not Elizabeth Taylor.
I know, but it is around here.
That's just normal in this day and age.
Now, so when did you? So Sunrise, that's always going well.
Yes.
Yeah, Koshi's there, and they were going to put that big nose from Perth on for a while. I saw old honker.
Do you mean Basil?
Yeah, I know,
Basil.
but no. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, Basil.
Yes.
They were going to put. There was rumours that Basil was going to take over Koshi's spot.
Well,
Is that true?
No. I think years ago they brought Basil in to see what a succession plan might look like.
Right,
But then
right.
he went back to Perth, and now he's the mayor of Perth.
That's right.
Yes.
And doing a radio show in Perth.
And he does opposition. We're not allowed to talk about that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine. We
right.
don't care
No,
about
that's
that.
okay.
And so he does the radio show. And he's the mayor. And is he on Channel 7
Yes,
still?
and he reads the sport at Perth. 6
Why are we
PM
talking
news.
about Basil?
I'll tell you why.
Just
I'll
got
tell you why.
married.
No,
and I
I'll
want
tell
to
you
find
why.
out a lot about it.
I'll tell you why we're talking about Basil. Because years ago, remember when I was engaged by mistake? Remember when she bought the engagement ring, the girl over there in Perth years ago?
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, it was caught up in this whole thing. Well, anyway, Basil was apparently the one that the family wanted her to marry.
Oh, my
She's a
goodness.
newsreader as well.
So you cut Basil's grass.
I cut the grass. I cut way more than the grass. But anyway, that didn't work out.
So that's why we're bringing up Basil.
That's why, because Basil, yeah.
Basil.
And,
She chose you over Basil. Is
She did,
basically
yes.
what you wanted
and then
to say.
And then I walked away from the whole relationship.
Oh, but you don't want to commute to Perth all the time. That's too
I
hard.
was living in Perth at the time, but I was still sleeping with 7 other people at the radio station.
Oh, so you were really into
I had
it.
commitment phobia, I think.
So tell us, I was saying to Kyle, look, you got married very low key
Yes.
style, which I loved.
Yes.
Shotgun wedding, I heard.
No,
Is that right?
no.
Oh, I
It
thought, you're
looked
pregnant,
beautiful.
better get married. No pregnancy.
No.
Wow.
Nothing to
You talking
tell.
about that, you guys?
No.
You've never talked about it.
No.
I find that hard to believe.
Kyle, let's talk about Basil again.
But this guy...
No, it was very last minute though. We did decide to do it just after Christmas, and Dad was actually the one that said, just for goodness sake, do it.
You were going to
because
say the F word then.
I
Did
nearly
Dad
did.
swear? Dad swore, didn't he?
I nearly did swear. Would you never have me on again? If
No, we would have you on more often.
You'd be a once a week guest for sure.
So your dad was like,
So-
"Now listen, this is the one."
Get it done, because we just couldn't work. With COVID, you can't plan anything.
Yeah.
And so we still would have been talking about this in 12 months' time. And Dad was like, just get it done. And we looked at each other and went, yeah, let's do it. But it's quite stressful to organise a wedding, even a small one for 10 people in 3 days.
It took 3 days.
Yes.
Wow.
And I ordered my dress online and it didn't turn up. And then I had to race to
Best and
Bondi
less.
Junction to David Jones to try and re-buy the dress, and it was gone. There was none left, and I was in tears.
Oh my!
then what
Where was the
happened?
paparazzi when you were in tears?
I know. Well, to anyone who saw me in tears that day running the length of Westfield Bondi, I apologise. I looked like a
My
mad woman.
God, that's
Where did you get
amazing.
the dress from in the end?
Well, in the end, I drove back to Bowral where we
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
And I'm in tears on the phone to Richard. I haven't got a dress. We're getting married tomorrow. And then my phone went off, and it was the post office.
Right.
Your shipment from Colours and Paddy has arrived.
Oh, it was
it
amazing.
was-
It was a miracle.
It was a miracle.
That's
So does that just
amazing.
mean it's arrived at the at the post office? Oh, so you could go and pick it
So
up.
I went and picked it up at 6 p.m. and it was scrunched up in this tiny little post pack.
Oh.
But it was there, so I had a dress.
Oh, and it was beautiful.
And I'd like Charlize Theron to play me in the movie when
That would be amazing. Yeah, I can see that. 'Cause you're very Charlize looking.
Oh, thank you.
I think you are. Don't you think so?
Yeah,
Yes.
beautiful.
I like to think
and
so.
so did you, because your hair and makeup looks so lovely.
Oh, thank
Did
you.
you have someone in to do that as well?
Yes, well, I called Rose Safiotti,
Yeah.
who also does my makeup for Sunrise a couple of days a week. So I rang her and I said, "Can you come down on Thursday because we're getting married?" And she was screaming.
Oh.
She loved it.
She was so excited, but she's like Italian heritage. She's married to a Greek boy,
Right.
And so she turns up to do all of this, and she said, "I cannot believe you have organised this. I took 18 months to organise my wedding, and there was 300 people. You've
Wow.
organised this in 3 days, and there's 10 people."
How did you know he was the one to get married to? Where did you guys meet?
We met at a party.
Right.
In
Were
the
you
Southern
wasted or
Highlands.
not wasted?
Oh, it
You were a
was
couple
the end
in.
of the party.
Happy.
Okay,
You were
right.
happy
You
drunk.
know me. I like
Little
I
wine
like
and too. Yeah.
I like a champagne.
And a jat. You like a jat and cheese?
I like jats and cheese.
Did you have them at the wedding?
No.
No.
No. What do we? Oh, we had cake. We
Nice.
had cake and champagne.
So you met this guy at a party.
So I met him at a
Obviously, you went
party.
home on the first night with this bloke.
No, never.
No.
No. If
That's
you
not your
really
thing?
like them, you do not do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that thing
Jackie,
still
am I right?
applies.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
And
Definitely.
it wasn't even an option.
Did you give him the lingering glance at when you left the party? Were you like,
Yes. Well,
he knew.
I think he gave me the lingering
Yeah.
glance. anyway.
So you could have gone
There
home
was
with
a
him that
lingering
night,
glance.
but you chose as a strategy not to.
I did it.
I love that.
But did you know straight away?
I think I did, actually.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
What was the
cool.
first kiss like? Where was the
Oh
first
my
kiss?
God! I can't.
Where was that?
You can't.
I feel it was in a car.
No, it wasn't. Why are you
No.
a psychic now?
I don't know. I just felt like I could
It
see you
wasn't
kissing
in a car.
it. No.
How awkward to kiss someone in a car, like
I know.
leaning over the handbrake.
Yeah.
So where was the first kiss? Where were
It
you?
was at his farm.
At his farm,
Mm.
on the land, or on the veranda overlooking the land, on a horse,
No, it
in the
wasn't on a
barn.
horse. No, it was just in the
Chook shed.
out-
No, I don't know.
chook shed. Have you been in a chook shed?
Yeah, I know. I'm
It's
always
gross.
shoveling shit out of my chook
Yeah,
shed.
they're not very romantic.
No, I
They
know.
stink.
So where were you exactly?
We were just outside the house. Just let's say we were on the lawn.
right on the lawn, standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
Well, you could have been on a picnic blanket.
No,
having
we were
champagne.
standing
He
And
doesn't look like the picnic type. This bloke.
No,
He's not
he's okay with the picnic.
Is
he
he?
doesn't really like, sitting on the ground. Men don't sit
I
on the
know.
ground that well.
No.
Yeah.
He won't even really eat his. I'm quite happy to sit in front of the TV and eat dinner on my lap.
Yeah,
but
right.
he
Same.
really likes to sit at the table. 'cause
So do I.
Men don't have a lap.
No.
what do you
So-
mean they don't have a lap?
Well, we have a lap, but we don't. It's not like it's. We've got other things in the lap. You guys have got nothing.
It's weird. It's a male thing. That all if they eat dinner on the couch,
Mm-hmm.
the plate literally like slides onto the floor.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
And
wow.
then
I've never
Banjo
noticed
just
that.
hangs around waiting for it to all slide on the floor, and it's just.
Oh,
worth
I
it.
see. Yeah. So dining table it
Yes.
is.
So we weren't on a picnic, no.
Okay.
There's a banjo. Are you talking about the instrument?
No, Banjo's my dog.
Oh,
The Labrador
right. Oh, that's
banjo.
right. Okay.
So you living out in Barrel now full
On the
time?
weekend. Well, on the weekends.
Oh,
I live in
okay.
the city during the week.
Do you?
Because they won't move the studio down to Barrel.
Why
Damn
not? I don't see why not.
Well, I don't know. That's a good question too.
I bet you the real estate's cheaper in Barrel
Oh,
for
for
Channel
sure.
7.
I nearly swore again. You two bring out the worst.
I
in me.
know. It's terrible.
So
It's too relaxed
We know
here.
where the first kiss was. What about the first night of
Stop it.
Stop
Don't
it.
ask her
of
that.
the passion? Like where you thought this man's for me.
No, I'm not telling
Was
you.
that a
and
messy
don't
night?
say. I don't want to.
Was it a messy night? Like, were you guys on the drink, or was it planned? You planned it.
No.
He planned it. There's some
No.
planning in there.
I was trying to remember.
Someone's
I'm not.
planned something.
Let's talk about Basil.
No.
Oh
I'm
God!
sick
I don't
of
want
him.
to talk about this Basil guy. I don't
Hardly
even
even
know
know.
who he is.
Talk about something else.
So, okay, so you're married now.
Well, so-
Everyone's happy.
And he wanted me to tell you,
Yeah.
Kyle, that he built me a stone staircase through the garden.
Wow.
He has it's like the Taj Mahal.
This is- this is a
the
real
monument.
man.
You know the monument to love that was built for the guy's wife in India.
And what's it like,
So-
this stairwell?
He built it with the bobcat, huge big stones, paving stones down through the garden.
Oh, impressive.
He wanted me to tell you that.
That
And he
is
said
impressive.
he's happy to build you one.
Oh, well, see,
you want.
there's some. I've thought about building stone steps, but I just thought Well, I had a bad luck with my crippled brother. We tried to fix one of the bridges on our farm going over the water, and that was a big problem there. And I nearly rolled a ute down into the ravine. And
Well, you can't do this stuff yourself. You need professionals.
but who helped Mr. Lavender?
He does it himself.
See, well, why does he need no help?
Because he's a farmer, and farmers can do anything. They can build
very
anything.
handy.
I'm not a real farmer. I own a farm, but not really.
You're a
No.
city farmer.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what that's why he said he's welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome if you want his help.
I do.
He will come and help.
So
I
it's
would
a
love his help.
It's a footpath.
It's like a footpath and stairs. So it goes from.
What do you mean? I'm imagining a staircase
What do you
going
mean?
to nowhere.
You know,
No,
yeah,
it's up like
It does. It goes to nowhere. It goes from one level of the garden down to the next level of the garden. And it's huge stones. You know how
Amazing.
stony
Yeah.
that area
that would
down there
take him
is?
a very long time to
Took
do.
him 3 days.
3 days?
And some bits he did with his bare hands. It was very romantic.
Oh, he's very manly then,
You must
isn't
have
he?
been frothing watching him lifting these rocks, right?
And what do you do when he's out working on the farm?
Well, sometimes
Baking. She's baking pies.
Actually,
and cleaning.
I did bake a couple of cakes this
Did
summer.
you?
Sometimes I stay inside and have a gin and tonic.
Oh.
Another day.
Oh my God, you've got the best life now.
I do.
Amazing. And where's Mr. Lavender during the week when you're here in Sydney?
Well, he comes up a couple of days.
Yeah.
Then I go down.
Does he like staying in the city
No,
though?
not really.
Yeah.
hates
He only
Sydney.
comes up to
He gets so
take
annoyed.
care of business,
He
so
just,
to speak.
No, he just comes up to visit me.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Do you have an apartment in the city?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I don't see that as his cup of tea.
No, and everyone's so cranky in Sydney. You know how everyone gets really cranky in
Yeah.
the
Yes.
traffic, and he can't deal with it.
Yeah.
Hates
It's
it.
too much.
Yeah,
Does he wear a cowboy hat or what does he do?
yeah.
He's got the hat.
Not really in the city, although sometimes he does.
Is it an Akubra hat or is it more of like a Texan looking hat?
It's like a Texan-y kind of.
Oh, I loved it. I wish I
very
was married
hot.
to this bloke.
I'm
look good in that
I'm
hat.
very worried that you might give up Sunrise at some stage.
Well, I'm under contract, so I can't.
You can't.
yes, I know,
No,
but
I'm very happy.
you're very
in my
happy.
job.
I get the feeling, Sam, you're going to give this up next contract
No,
or
she
something.
can't. She's got to do both.
Why?
Because otherwise she'll just turn to a dowdy farmer's wife. You'll be down there at the selling crocheted bloody, coat hangers at the local fair. You're not interested in that rubbish. You've seen those women. You walk past, they've got 6 coat hangers they've crocheted. You're like,
But hang on, wait.
they're like only $12 each. You're like, oh.
Could you? Because
I actually have seen.
Of course you have. I've seen the same ones.
I used to have a lot of those. Yeah, could you? Do you ever see yourself doing that though?
Oh yeah, I think down the track I could easily.
Do you think you would miss that part of your life?
I do wonder because there's a lot of adrenaline
Yeah.
in television, and what you
Yeah.
guys do, anything that's live is a lot of adrenaline.
Yeah.
So sometimes I wonder, but that by the same token, you don't want that adrenaline all the time because I don't think that's good for you.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
And I've been a journo for 22 years. I'm very old.
You've done very well. I don't think you're that old. Like, you're not as old as Jackie, are you?
I'm 44.
Oh yeah, I'm 45.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, she's way older. What would you
Well,
do?
we've had the same length of career, really.
Yeah.
So I understand where you might be at this point.
Yeah.
And I can see that if I were in your shoes, it's something I would think about.
Well, you
Why are
always
you
think,
trying to push her out of TV?
Totally.
Do you want to move up onto
I was like, you
Sam's
should
job?
just
do you?
leave,
Why don't we
Sam.
swap? Do you want to come and do TV and I'll come over here and do radio?
You can do radio from your house and
Well,
barrel if
I
you want.
noticed that yesterday you didn't get the public holiday off, so I'm a bit
No.
worried about
Screw that.
your
You're done,
contract.
yeah.
Well,
There are things I would want to change in the contract.
can you guys come and negotiate, please?
100%.
Yes.
If we don't get this radio hours that you guys have,
Yeah,
I'll
for a
tell you
small
what.
fee, I'm happy to do your deal. If now this is a real problem for farmers. What would you do if your new husband, the farmer, lost an arm or something with a farming accident? Would you stand by him or would you walk off?
How shallow do you think I am?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Some people. He wants to know. I bet you in the back of his mind, he's thought, if I was crushed and lost my legs, would she stand by me?
I don't
Or
know.
next to me, I
if
suppose,
Rich
if you
would-
lost your leg.
Oh, I don't know if Rich would think like that. Yes, I would. Of course, I'd stand by.
Yeah, you'd have to, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The bad press would be so hard to avoid.
No. Imagine what the Daily Mail would say.
Oh,
they
yeah.
say things.
They'd say it anyway, Sam. They would.
even when it's a happy day, they still say.
All that, and I lost a
but you
lot of
didn't-
money when I invested into your thing too. By the way, that I saw on Facebook, I invested all that money
Oh, my
into
goodness.
that great
Oh,
scheme.
those scam
Oh, what a joke.
advertisements.
What was it? A Bitcoin
No, something
scam?
like-
Yeah,
No, it was-
yours was because everyone's had
one,
I think I've had a Bitcoin one too.
Yeah, everyone has it.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in those fake celebrity scams.
It's a pretend currency. It's not even Bitcoin, is it? It's a new pretend currency.
Koshi has a erectile dysfunction.
I thought that was true.
Bitcoin than
That's not a true one. I thought that was a real deal.
Maybe that is true.
Hard to tell, isn't it, when they get to that age? I do like Koshi. He's a tall man. He's no muck around.
Yeah, he's about 6'4", I think.
Yeah, like he's taller than I thought.
Was Koshi at your wedding?
No, well, no one was in my wedding. Even my own half my family wasn't at my wedding. So my sister lives in London, so she wasn't there.
You got a falling out with your family?
No. Dad was there, and my brother and his wife were there.
Right.
And all Rich's family were locked in the Northern Beaches, and they tried to get an exemption, and they weren't allowed out.
That's why you rushed it, so they couldn't come.
No, we wanted
Genius.
them there. No, we wanted them.
Imagine the money they've saved on chicken or meat.
No, we'll have a big party one day.
Oh, that'll be excellent.
I was saying to Kyle, when I saw the pictures, it did look like the reception was at a public restaurant in a private cordoned off
No,
section.
it was just in. Look. Let me let you in on a little secret. In the country, nothing is open to go to when you try and book a meal out somewhere, particularly on New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah,
nothing was open. So I was desperately scrambling trying to find a restaurant that would take 10. So I was just googling Bowral
Lucky
restaurants.
McDonald's in Mona Vale was available.
Honestly, we nearly went to McDonald's, in fact, because nothing was open. So finally, I rang this vineyard, this winery and restaurant, and we just booked a normal. So we were just in the restaurant, and it was lovely.
Was it?
Thank you to the Centennial Vineyards for having us, but it was not it was the opposite of all these other weddings you see, because there was no sponsorships, there was no magazine deal. We were just in the restaurant with everyone else.
Yeah, I think you did that the right way.
It was quite sweet because everyone in the restaurant kept coming up and going, "Congratulations!" It was
Oh,
lovely.
how annoying!
That's so sweet.
No, it was
it would have
lovely.
annoyed me that I can't stand. Even people being nice in the street, I'm over it.
Why?
Don't approach me. I'm not interested in having conversation.
Oh, come on. If I see you in the street, I'm deliberately going to approach
Oh, you know who else has been deliberately coming up, and they know that I'm uncomfortable with people.
Who?
It's B. Smith from Wentworth. What's that actress's name? Very good actress.
Oh, Danielle McCormack.
Yes.
you. I like her.
Oh, she's there at my cafe. It's like her regular now.
Yeah.
And now I've got to wave to her as well, and I'd never know she wears a big hat sometimes. And if I don't, she's excuse me. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but it's not hard to wave to someone, Kyle. It's just
No, but it's everyone,
That's
Sam.
just the
I don't know whether
kindness.
you get the same sort of
Oh
attention that
God,
I
you
get.
wouldn't be able to go. What's it
Everyone.
like for you when you walk the streets? Does everyone look at you?
I don't know because I keep my head down. I
Yeah.
don't really look around.
Oh, that's why you always look miserable in the paparazzi shots.
I do.
Yeah, what's the word they use on Daily Mail?
Because I've got resting bitch face.
Downcast.
Oh, downcast. They use that for me as well.
Yeah.
That it always looks like you're having an argument and you're just actually getting in the
No,
car.
just like getting on with life. It's my resting bitch face.
Well, we never know. She watch sunrise every day because you never know when she's going to pull a pin.
I feel like I've pushed you into a corner.
But they might use that for the new promo in 21.
No. I think you guys have been on forever in a day. It's a great show.
It is
Yeah,
a great show.
yeah.
It's a fantastic show. And actually, when I walk in here, your team, can I just tell you, your team out there are wonderful. They're so happy and enthusiastic, and it reminds me of our team.
They're all snorting
really?
Ritalin or something out there. I don't know what's going on out there.
They're all very happy.
They're very happy
But they
kids.
remind me of we have a lovely office like that.
You've
and
got a
it's
great
nice.
staff
It's
at
a
Isn't
Sunrise.
it? It makes a huge difference when
When
you
you-
have a team that you love and you all get on with and they're your friends.
And you walk into the office and they're all young and they're vibrant and they're enthusiastic. Kyle must hate it. But
I
it's
do
so
some-
lovely.
He does, and he loves it. He
Mayo
loves it.
out there. See that one there? That sort of plain-looking girl in the corner? Mayo?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Too cuddly, wants to cuddle every day. Like give us the cuddle. Like, I don't cuddle. I'm not interested.
I just spread a lot of love because I
'cause
love
but
you
there's
guys.
no need to yell.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, plain looking. She looks like she should be on the cover of
See,
what?
that's what
Elle.
I say.
She's
Elle?
gorgeous.
I think she is so
Maybe
stunning.
maybe the cover of Big Issue. I don't know about Elle.
The cover of Big Issue.
Hey, that's a coveted spot.
It probably does sell more. In all
I
fairness,
don't think they're for sale, are they? It's more of a charitable
no, you have to
donation.
buy it, Kyle.
Oh, do you?
Well, sorry, you're right. It is a charitable
Yeah.
donation, but you don't just take it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what happens. I always thought someone's robbing someone in a wheelchair every time, but they're actually buying the Big Issue. But that's fine.
You are outrageous.
Sam, it's
Oh,
lovely to
Sam.
see. Congratulations. I'm glad you're so happy.
Thank you. I am.
That's what a
Thanks,
happy
Sam.
woman looks like.
I
Look at that.
know, and I'm very,
Great
very
career,
happy for
Well,
great
you.
husband.
actually, we're going to find Jackie a husband.
How?
Well, I'll talk to Rich and see if he's got any love. Would you date a farmer?
No.
Oh, why not?
It's great. They can build stuff for you.
I do love it, but I'm not a country girl. I'm a city girl
Oh,
at
she
heart.
tried that. She's had a country retreat in Kangaroo Valley before, but there was like a little
I've
shack.
done that. Yeah. And it made me realise I'm not a country girl.
Really?
Yeah.
What if we found a cowboy who could move to the city?
Yeah, well, that's pretty rare, I think, isn't it? Cowboys don't often want to move to the city.
You don't see a lot getting around.
You don't.
You know?
We could put a horse in Wallara.
You can always go around Centennial Park horse riding. That's what-
True. Where you pay I'm sure a farmer would love to pay high prices every day to ride a horse.
That's right. Doesn't matter. Jackie's.
I love you, Sam, though, and I'm so happy that you have found the love of your life.
Oh, thank you, Jackie.
Yeah,
Jackie,
really am
no
happy
country
for you.
guys for Jackie.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
More of the tree she is, less of the.
well, that's good.
That is good.
Well, I'll keep my
Yeah, I
eyes open.
appreciate that. Let me know if you find anyone.
Samantha Armytage, not only the happiest woman alive, but so much time that she's willing to try and find the impossible task of Jackie's third husband. Even just a weekend route she'll take.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Sam. Samantha Armytage, Sunrise, weekdays on Channel 7. Check it out.